The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome back to The Local Show with Tom and Steve. All the fun is on this side of the microphone, ladies and gentlemen, so I hope it all comes across. Steve's enthusiasm and other things.
Why are you always drilling me, Tom?
Drilling you about what?
Picking on me and,
Yes.
whatever. But
Yes, you're pickable.
yes. So just between the sets, one of the staff here was talking about a roof.
Oh, what are they?
And we were talking about Sean from Top Notch.
Sure, of course.
And she said,
Why wouldn't you?
He knows a lot about preservation roofs.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
What's a preservation roof?
It's something where you can't screw with the house too much because it has a certain
Oh,
code
because
and
if it's historical, yeah,
stuff.
gotcha.
So, but he does regular roofing. So if you're getting a roofing quote, get one from Sean. You'll hear him on the show here regular. Sean Top Notch Roofing. You can reach him at 427-0628. 427-0628. Top Notch Roofing. Call it,
We only do business with local businesses that have a lot of integrity and all
true.
that.
He really does.
And that's why we brought Dr. Nicole Grassi back on, because she's the owner of Lumine Dental Aesthetics. And how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Very good. Yeah, you can get a lot closer to that microphone there.
Use your big voice.
That's good. At least you're gentle, and that helps as a dentist, I would imagine. So how long have you been a dentist?
10 years.
Just 10 years.
Yeah.
But how long did you go to school for? Another 10 years?
10 years.
Good golly, that's like 20 years in my book.
Yeah. So I don't know, but correct me if I'm wrong. If I was in school time, say we're in 8th, 9th, 10th grade.
Yes.
If anybody said they wanted to be a dentist, they wouldn't be my friend. I don't get that because I had a horrible dental experience. Tell me how this happened.
So when I was a kid, I had a lot of orthodontic needs.
Did you really? But your teeth look beautiful right now. I mean,
Thank you.
Yeah, you could be, seriously, she's got model teeth.
So I had to, I don't know if you guys have kids who had the palate expander and all that. So they start you young on that. I think I was 9 or 8.
Oh, golly.
When they first got that stuff in. So then it's that and then regular braces. So I was in something from age 8 to 14. And after that, because I had to take such good care of my teeth, you can't have gum, you can't have, anything sticky for years. And I just got into these really good habits. It just made me really notice teeth, and I just kind of
Yeah.
It was wild. It could have had the opposite effect. I am not doing that. I am. So then, did you know when you went to school for your undergraduate stuff that that's what you wanted to do?
I was between that, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to be an MD.
Right.
So I shadowed my family dentist, Dr. Davidson. He's retired. He was so nice. During one of my college breaks, and I was like, okay, I'm going to shadow a dentist, and then I'll shadow a doctor.
An MD.
Just see, what does their day look like? The first day I came home after being at Dr. Davidson's office, I told my parents, I'm like, I want to be a dentist. I'm not even considering.
And you were at what
anymore.
age is this? This is 20 or how old were you?
Yeah, 18.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to be pretty intelligent. You had to be a good student, right?
I was a good student.
Yeah, because you can't go to medical school for.
No, she's like doctor, scientist, rocket engineer, or dentist. She picked us. So okay.
Did your parents were they real disciplinarians? Is that why you were good at school, or?
Yeah. My mom was, she was a great mom, almost like helicopter. But, she'd make sure we got our homework done, and she wouldn't just say, do you have your homework done? She would, look through our
quality
homework.
of
homework.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And which was crazy because I know so many parents now that are just a little more relaxed.
Yeah.
People who didn't have that experience. And I don't know if I would be the way that I am if I didn't have her,
That's
doing
wonderful. That. Yeah. Now you have a whole career to make a good living.
You started your practice out in DeWitt, kind of near Wegmans, right in that other plaza next door. Mm-hmm. Why'd you do it? Why didn't you just go work for somebody else?
I have had experience working for all different types of dentists, cosmetic or just big, busy practices. Mm-hmm. I just feel like everyone kind of does dentistry differently, and they want to use different materials and different protocols, and kind of depends where you went to dental school, where you did your postgraduate training, and just where you're doing kind of your continuing education, like just where your interests are. So you really don't have that freedom when you're an associate dentist if you want to do really complex cases, because the owner is ultimately responsible for everything that you do. So if it's out of their wheelhouse, they're not going to feel comfortable. Like, I don't do full mouth rehabilitation, so I don't want my associate doing that, because what if they leave someday and then I have these cases that they're in the middle of and I have to finish them. So things like that, like, you really have the freedom, if you're the solo practitioner, to explore what you want to do the things that make you happy and that you're passionate about, and kind of expand on that.
And what makes you happy and passionate? What did you model your establishment about?
I like, all types of general dentistry. I did do a surgical fellowship in the Bronx, which was like an additional year of surgery training for sedation and implants and extractions and stuff like that. So I do really like surgery. But the bigger thing is I like to look at the comprehensive picture of patient's bite, and identify any issues that are causing problems, and kind of like full mouth rehabilitation type cases.
I don't know that term, full mouth rehabilitation, other than my mother told me at a young age, I'm gonna have to rehabilitate your mouth. Yeah.
So some patients, like, I don't know if you've ever seen people with really ground down teeth.
No, I haven't.
So sometimes people wear their teeth down for multiple reasons. Could be grinding at night, could be they have reflux and they've got acid on their teeth, so their teeth are soft now. Yeah. So their bite will collapse in on itself from where it was, because you're losing the top of the tooth. So it closes down. So you have to plan really carefully about how to build them back to a functional place, because you cannot function like that forever. Eventually your teeth get shorter and shorter and shorter. And then you start breaking teeth and things like that. So you have to figure out, first of all, what's going on. Is it reflux? Is it medical? Is it their bite? Is it there's an interference the way that they chew, like their teeth are banging into each other when they're speaking.
So,
and things
so
like
are
that.
you? It sounds like you're proactive and you like making the plan. It isn't like, okay, I have a filling, I'll fill it, and you do that.
Yes.
But it sounds like you're looking at kind of the whole picture.
Yes, exactly. A lot of dentists, back in the day, they were just kind of like drill and fill, there's a problem, let me fix it. Not, why are we getting this problem? So when I see a patient, we spend an hour looking at everything. If I notice demineralization or anything like that, we talk a lot about diet, nutrition, not to tell them what to do, to see if there's a problem that's causing issues, just to head it off before there's real damage. Because a lot of times you can catch this stuff early.
Let's talk about toothpaste for a moment.
Yes.
There's a lot of claims that toothpaste manufacturers make. We're going to whiten, we're going to put more enamel back onto your teeth. I use Sensodyne and their brand of stuff. When I'm looking at something that says it's going to repair and put more enamel on, is that possible even through toothpaste to do that?
It is not possible to add enamel.
See, that's a bunch of crap.
But there are toothpaste are not created equal. There's toothpaste that are very good at remineralizing. So you'll have the same amount of enamel, but if you have a lot of acid challenge in your diet or in your mouth, that pulls the minerals out of your teeth. So your teeth are weaker for that period of time. And if you're challenging it too often, then your teeth are overall, you're losing enamel a lot. Remineralizing toothpaste will put the minerals back in the tooth, strengthen it up against acid. So it makes them stronger. It's,
So if someone wants to have a conversation, maybe they have a dentist that retired, maybe it's been a while, maybe they're a scaredy cat like me, they can have a conversation with you at 300-1737. Is that a right number?
Yes, that's correct.
So it's area code 315, the big one, Tom.
Yes.
300-1735.
37.
37, that's what I said. Let's do that one more time for people that got it wrong. 300-1735.
No. You said it wrong again.
Oh, my
1737.
Tom, why do you let me talk?
300-1737. What's
the website, Tom?
It is luminedental.com, and Lumine is Lumine dental.com. Okay?
Yes, there we go. And we got that phone number right.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nicole. Hope to have you back again. All right. Have a great rest of the day. Coming up next, we're going to talk with Mario D'Imperio. He, we got a sweets guy right after the dentist, owner of Mario's Italian Bakery right here on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.